Hold on to your butts. These are the Squashbuckler Diaries. Welcome back. My name is Guy Hasson, and you are listening to the Squashbuckler Diaries podcast, the epic fantasy podcast about Shelley, the girl who lives in dreams. We follow her from birth to death. We see her childhood, we will see her teenage years, we will see her 20s, we will see every year she is alive in, until the end, whenever that is. Who knows how long she has to live? Anyway, she lives in her father's dreams. And dreams is what we're learning now can be really dangerous. She is usually protected by her father's subconscious when they fight villains every day, and he invents villains and adventures that are easily solved or they protect her. But now she's not protected, and if you want to hear why and how, go back 3 episodes. This is part 4. Joy is in massive trouble. Justin will come back in about 16 hours at least, if he has actually woken up for real, and now he's going on, in his real world, whatever that is, real world life, whatever that is. So let's just see what happens. Episode 187, In the Land of the Giants, part 4. Okay, no problem. Joy's age 4.5, told by the Red Dragon. Dragon Little woke up after a few hours. She moaned and stretched her body on the giant leaf she had been lying on in the giant forest in the land of the giants. Bonny's revenge had been swatted like a fly by Ymir the angry giant, while Dragon Little and Dragon Father were still in it. It had been too fast for me to swoop in and save her, and it was a miracle she hadn't died. I would not like to see her die, but I did think, and still do, that it may save her years of pain in which she would wish she was dead. Still, that would be in her future, I believed. Those seeking her, after all, were very good at what they do. They would eventually find her. So now, while alive, I would do best to not assist her. In that way, I would perhaps increase her ability to escape and fight off those who seek her a little bit longer. Dragon Little moaned and groaned at every movement. It hurt. She had been hit hard, repeatedly, as her fall was being broken by giant stems and leaves of the forest. She rolled up one side of her pants. Her legs were blue everywhere. "Ow," she said softly, then sighed with resignation. She rolled it down and rolled up the other side. "Oh," she said, and it seemed that even her fingers hurt when rolling up her pant leg. That side was also blue. She rolled it back down. She stood up slowly. "Ow." Standing, she rolled up her shirt to look at her stomach and bottom ribs. There were blue spots all over. She could not see her back, but I could. It was also covered with blue wounds. "Okay," she said and looked around. She was in the middle of the giant forest, and she was not even as tall as the grass. "Okay, no problem," she said and looked up. Through the high trees, through the leaves, just as I was seeing her, she saw Bonny's Revenge, her flying familiar home of a pirate ship. It was floating steadily high above the forest. "Okay," she said. "Dad!" she shouted. "Dad!" But her father was awake and not in a dream. She breathed in deeply and shouted as loud as she could, "Dad!" She stopped. I'm sure she realized that even if he was there was no chance he could hear her. She looked around. "Okay, no problem," she said. Told by the Red Dragon. Hashtags Joy, Justin, Joy Alone, The Land of the Giants, Wounded. And so, obviously, to be continued. I'll just say that Joy is 4.5 years old. All she's known is a life of adventure, so she didn't panic, but she's in trouble. And she's 4.5 years old. And she's a future heroine. So what will happen next? Come back tomorrow and we'll find out. Have a great day. And now, the credits. The Squashbuckler Diaries are written and read by me, Guy Hasson. All the tags mentioned in this story are searchable at the website. You can find all the stories there in written form and, in fact, 150 Squashbuckler Diaries more. The Squashbuckler Diaries is the diary of Joy Shelley, the girl who lives in dreams. She'll be called the Forgotten Girl by her father. She'll be a true heroine. She'll change the world. This project shows her entire life from birth to death. Check out the website at guyhasson.com. That's GUYHASSON.com. I've been an author and playwright for more than 30 years, and this is the first time I've used the guyhasson.com website, because The Girl in the Dream is my life project. If you have questions, if you want to comment, please do. You can comment at the website or email me at guyhasson@gmail.com. That's GUYHASSON @gmail.com. The theme music is called Brass Gentleman and is created by Thomas Howardek. My name is Guy Hasson, and this is my life project. Come back tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow for more.